So whenever there is a food that we cannot sold off from the platform, we will use the reserve funds that we have from the monthly donation, we purchase it, and then we will channel it to those in it. So in that way, we help to reduce the number of food waste on a daily basis from going to the landfill. And of course, there are also some F&B. They said, "Oh, Kelvin, today I don't plan on to selling on the platform, but I'm willing to do it for free for the charity. So this is all the bread that I give to you, or all the sushi. Please channel it to someone that you know, and just report to me after once you are done." So there are some F&B owners that actually does that, and I really feel thankful for them because they really like before knowing Green Hero, like or even like donating this food, they are always throwing every day. But after having that green mindset, after building relationship with all these F&B merchants, we managed to change their mindset that that you shouldn't be throwing away food. If this food can be eaten, just channel it to charity or sell it at a cheaper price. And that's why we need more and more NGOs like the Lost Food Project to actually change more of this F&B mindset, tap into their management head to tell them, hey, why want to waste food? Why not channel it to us, and we can channel it to the to beneficiaries for you. If you throw it to the landfill, you're not going to feed anyone at the end of the day. But if you pass it to like the Lost Food Project or to Green Hero, you will pass to someone else who really needs them. So that's why we need to change our mindset. That's why in Malaysia, I can see that compared to 5 or 6 years ago, not many people are open to this idea. I would say most of the F&B owners, but today, a lot of them are open to this idea because they realize climate change is real. They realize how much food we are throwing every day, and they also realize that their service provider out there like Green Hero, the Lost Food Project, Kechara, or like Sesso, all these providing a convenience for them to actually pass this food to them and prevent this from being wasted. So and so in short, how Green Hero actually help this underprivileged family is that we will usually utilize the funds that we have every month from the donation. Second is that we will encourage the F&B owners to say, hey, why not today we don't sell? Are you able to do charity? Yeah. Or sometimes they will just trigger on their end. They say, Kelvin, today I'm not selling. You just do whatever you want with this food, but just report to us who you donate to. Yeah. So changing mindset is the important part to all these F&B owners, because at the end of the day, they have the power to make the decision whether they want to throw this to the landfill or whether they want to donate this to people who can eat them. Yeah, that's from me.
Yeah, I think I totally agree as well, especially from the mindset part, because as we are also running during usual times we're running education workshops. So we are trying. I agree that mindset is it's not easy to change the mindset of someone, but it's one of the most effective way to for someone to actually do it, and then especially in this environmental and also green area. Yeah, especially when we run workshops, we will think and try very hard to actually change the mindsets of youth, especially high school students, starting from that age and maybe even younger. Yeah, trying to make them understand about environmental issues, and then getting them into this green movement that we can have. Yeah. So was thinking whether does directing to Mr. Kelvin, does Green Hero has any latest initiative that you are running, or any any latest a movement that Green Hero is actually having now?
Yeah, if for latest movement on the food waste issue, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so the latest movement on the food waste issue is that we are trying to is that we are also trying to like set up like a certain collection point, like where people could just go and like how to say, like it's like a vending machine. We just put a vending machine there, and whoever is hungry, they can we will give these people a card. Then they will just tap it, and the vending machine will just pop up the food out, and these street people can actually eat them. So that's our future plan for Green Hero. We would like to have that vending machine where, especially those street people, whenever they are hungry at night, if they are thirsty, of course they got no money, but with the card and the vending machine, they can just tap and they are able to utilize to get the food instead. Because street people are very vulnerable in a way that whatever people donate to them, right, that is only the amount they have. But what if they are still hungry after that? They have no money to buy. And even worse, at night, right, like 2 a.m. or maybe 12 a.m., 2 a.m., they're hungry. Who are they going to find? NGOs are closed also. Most of the food banks are even closed. So we hope that with that vending machine and that card, they are able to utilize it in the future, where they can just grab the food or drinks whenever they are hungry. Yeah. So that's something that we have in mind in the future.
That's actually a great plan, and then also kind of a very advanced and a convenient way to target the end beneficiaries as well. Yeah. So yeah, maybe from Mr. Philip, is there any future plans or any latest initiative from the Lost Food Project?
So one of the things we were talking about just the other day, we were having an operations meeting of some of the team leaders, and we were talking about the Orang Asli community and the refugee communities. We think these are probably two of the most vulnerable communities within Malaysia at the moment. The Orang Asli communities, because they have very little resources, very few resources, very little capacity to earn much money, and so they're very vulnerable to economic shocks. And the refugee community, because they're in a tricky legal status within this country, their work is very insecure. And so we're trying to come up with ways of supporting them. So we've got somebody going out to some Orang Asli communities in Perak and Pahang and liaising with them and trying to take food supplies out to them that we're going to be providing. We've also got with the refugees